everybody. I'm Michelle Tennant. I am the current president of the Henderson County Beekeepers Association, and this video is how to be president in 5 minutes. So my term comes to an end at this year, and I've been busy mentoring new directors, and so somebody's going to be president. And I thought to myself, oh, you know, how did I actually learn to be president? And so just instead of having people kind of learn that on their own, I just wanted to give some quick tips in 5 minutes. So the first thing is to look to your state association, right? So the North Carolina state, so let me share my screen so we can do this quickly. The first place you want to go is to our state association. They have so many resources for us, ncbeekeepers.org. And I'm going to recommend that you go straight to, because I didn't find this out until, probably about 10 months into my presidency. I didn't know about this. Under chapters, they've got chapter support. So all these chapter support items, but I'm going to focus you in on Golden Achievement Program. And the application process is actually how to run a great club. So if you go down here to the GAP application and individual awards activities form, this form right here gives you points, possible points for each area. And so it's going to tell you right here what the state association really values in the chapters. You can also go to the chapter guide to the Golden Achievement Program, right? This kind of tells you like how to be in a how to submit an application. But I really felt like the application, going through this application, and that was after the first 14 months of my presidency, did I actually go through one of these forms. And then you can also look at one of the entry forms from a past year, and I just felt like that was incredibly useful to see. And if you wanted the one that we submitted, it's also available to you in our drive, in our HCBA drive. So here you can see this is the one that they submitted. And once you become president, you get access to our Google Drive, which has all of our files for everything. Okay. The other place that I want to tell you, once you become president, and if you're interested in being president, then we will have elections. I've got about 4 people who've expressed interest in being president. We'll see if the interest is still there when we have our holiday party right before Thanksgiving. But another area that is really important is our actual website. So you're going to learn how to log in. So you first, go into WordPress, and then you log into WordPress first, and then you log into the inside of the website, which has all of our membership. Another area would be MailChimp. So we have MailChimp, and that's how we communicate with our members. And that's a private list. Right now it's about right under 250. And then there's another list that is any beekeeper who's interested. They're not necessarily current members, but they're interested. That's about 1,000. So MailChimp is a really great service that actually has us really be able to interface with our members quite well. So you'll get MailChimp access and passwords. Another place to look, and I just like once a week, on Monday evenings, Mondays are my B days that I set aside because I'm still working full time. So I look at like what's actually current on this, like making sure that everything is just current, just kind of looking through the website, making sure it's good. And then I look at our social sites, right? So I just kind of make sure, just a brief overview, like how are our social media sites? And then do we have to update anything? Are there any messages? I just do that once or twice a week. And so it takes me less than 5 hours. I also look at here on our Twitter page, and it's now formerly Twitter, now X, but also our Instagram page. And these are communication tools for our members and the public. Is there anything that needs to be updated there? So that's another tool. And then I also look at YouTube, like I am right here. And actually, are there videos that I could be giving to the membership to help communicate. The other thing on the website that I created that I think is really important, it was already existing here. And when I was a member, I just immediately went to the calendar. So there's a calendar. um, let's see. We got to get our webmaster has changed a few things and I got to find where things are, right? So calendar calendar of events, right here it is. Okay, so going to the calendar of events, and then this is how I organize the board and organize our newsletters. So here I have a reminder. This all will drop off after I cease my presidency because I'm the one that put all these in here. So, right. So I said volunteer this month. It tells you when the board meetings are. It tells you when the deadlines for the newsletter, website, club meeting agenda, anything. It kind of organizes the communications. Then when our newsletter goes out, I just added be social time and then ask people where they wanted to meet. You can keep this or lose it, doesn't matter. And then we've got our monthly meeting and then reports from our different directors. And that's it. And so I create this calendar every January, December, January, and then that's what's set for the entire year. And you'll see inside the support system from the North Carolina State Beekeepers Association, they also recommend that you just do the year in advance. There's a few other tools that come with the website. There's something called SiteGround that actually has your the Henderson County Beekeepers Association specific emails. And then there's also the Google accounts where we have a lot of our files and whatnot. We also have something called Upwork that will connect you with paid services like our webmaster or help with graphics or the newsletter or anything that our volunteers can't take or do. Then you actually have some vendor that you can actually pay. So that's it in 5 minutes. That's how to be president. I go through these assets once a week, make sure that everything's updated and that communication's flowing to our members. And that's how to be president. And then the other responsibility is really leading meetings, either the board meeting or the actual meeting itself. Your vice president sets up the speakers, your treasurer does all the money, and then you've got your secretary who does all the archiving of the materials. And then your directors 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 is festivals and bee school. 2 is internal communications like our newsletters and our websites and things of that nature. The third one is the membership growth. And then 4th is resources like renting out our bee supplies and things of that nature, making sure that anything that's owned by the club is actually tracked. Members can rent it and that is brought back the way that it's supposed to for other members to actually use. So if you have any questions or if you would like to actually step up and be a board director for 2025, this is now the time to do it. And you can email me at president@hcbeekeepers.org. Thanks so much.